Hey everybody, Nick Macy here, First Partners Realty, helping all you home buyers and sellers in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast for over 7 years now. Hope that you had a great week and that you're ready for the weekend. All right, so this video today is going to be talking about our market report for the month of January 2021. We have our first market report out of the year from the Florida Association of Realtors. We're going to take a look at single family homes in Palm Beach County. We're going to go over all the data, what it looks like, and what it means for you as a home buyer or home seller. So let's get into that right now. All right, here is the market report for the month of January 2021 from the Florida Association of Realtors. We're looking at Palm Beach County single family homes, and these numbers all up here are comparing January of 21 to January of 2020. And if you look back at the previous months, you'll see that these are all following the same trends. If you take a look at December 2020 to December of 2019, November of 2020 to November of 2019, this new market report is basically following the same trends as all of those. Year over year, we have closed sales up, median and average sales prices are up, percentage of original list price received is up, time to contract and sale are down. We've got not as many new listings, which is still not, it's not good for inventory. We're still not going to be seeing inventory jump up as much as we'd like to get this back into a balanced market. So it's still a very strong seller's market. You see inventory of active listings is down almost 50%. Month's supply of inventory as well, down almost 50%. So these trends have all been the same every single time a new report comes out for the new month. But now where we are seeing differences is if you compare month by month. If you look at the orange chart, closed sales, we see a very, very big dip in closed sales. If you look back from about July or June to July, it jumped up and then it all kind of stayed the same up in that higher mark closer to 2,000. Then we see in November it dropped to 1,500 roughly. December it jumped back up. And now for January, closed sales dropped very, very largely. Median sales price is still up there. It didn't make another record, but it is up still, hovering around that top number there. And then if we do look at inventory, inventory has dropped again. It's not as big of a drop as the last couple of months were at the end of 2020. But we are still seeing another record for low inventory. Now, if we take a look at some more detailed charts, we can take a look. Let's see the first one here, median time to contract. If you look at that, it's still very low. You're still in that end of 2020 range there where homes are selling very quickly once they come on the market. If you take a look at pending sales, those are homes that are under contract and basically just waiting to close. It's all around that same area that we were looking at the end of 2020. We're seeing those same numbers. If we go to closed sales, you see how it did dip, and that reflects that orange chart that I had. Closed sales are down close to, or it's right around that point where we were at the beginning of 2020. So we're not seeing as many closed sales, so that means that there's going to be a lot more, not a lot more, but we're going to see more homes on the market still. The inventory might come up a little bit because we don't have as many of those homes closing right now. If we take a look at inventory for now, we do see that January 2021 has just slightly dipped, but again, making another record low. It just continues down and down. If we go to median sales price, it's right at that high mark. Again, right in that record-setting range. Homes have never been selling for as much money as they are right now. So once again, if you are thinking of selling and you have not put your home on the market, if you've been thinking about it since the end of last year, around the fall, those numbers are still right around those fall prices and into the winter prices now. Once January hit, we were looking at December and November. So we are very much so still in the season, as they call it, down here in South Florida, where we do have a lot of people from out of state coming here. They're coming down here to live again, and they may want to put their home on the market now. Lots of other people are coming down here right now, and they are reminded of how nice the weather is down here this time of year compared to up north, and it may push them to go ahead and make a purchase while they're here. So this is the hot time, for seeing lots of activity here. So if you have been thinking about selling and you've been pushing it off, you may want to think about going ahead and doing that now, because we are seeing huge records with sales prices and inventory being so low, which is keeping those prices at a higher number. And if you look right here, median percentage of original list price, we're seeing we're at the very top still. So people are getting as close to their asking price as they ever have right now because of the inventory. It's just so low. There's not much available on the market, so buyers are just willing to pay that higher price so that they just know that they have a home secured. It's just the way that it is. So my take on everything right now is pretty much the same as what I have been saying for the last couple of months. Back at the end of 2020, we're still seeing those record numbers, high prices. Closed sales are still high, even though it dropped. Those last couple months in 2020 were just significantly high as far as closed sales go. So we are seeing a lot. It's going to take a long time or something very drastic to happen in order for tons of inventory to come back on the market and balance this back out into a seller's market. So we'll see what ends up happening. There's lots of changes happening right now with policies in the country. We'll see how that affects things. I know that we do have the foreclosure forbearances. I believe that was just pushed back again. So that is going to hold off on people having to put their homes on the market that haven't been able to make their payments. So whenever that does end up happening, there is the possibility, lots of people are talking, that when that does happen, we may end up seeing lots of foreclosures hit the market. We may be seeing lots of landlords that are tired of holding on to these properties that their tenants aren't paying any rent for. So they're just tired of being landlords, and they're just going to unload all the rental properties. If that ever does happen, that obviously is going to flood the market with lots of listings. Inventory is going to shoot up. And of course, that will then in turn bring prices down. But that is all speculative, and there's no way of predicting when that's going to actually happen, and if it does even happen. But this is all just the information that we have, and we can make our best educated guesses. So the long story short is, for now, in this moment, going into March now, I'm expecting that when the February report comes out, it will be relatively similar. I don't expect to see many significant changes. So I do strongly feel that if you are looking to sell your home, this is a very good time to do so. If you are looking to buy, the thing that is nice about it is that the interest rates are extremely low still, which makes things more affordable. I might make a video on that, talking about how today's mortgage rates are going to affect you and how it's going to give you more purchasing power. So we'll see. Anyways, I hope that this is really good for you, and let's finish this up. All right, I hope that was really helpful for you and really informative for you as a home buyer or home seller. If you still have any more questions, please reach out to me, and I would love to talk to you and see how things are going with your unique situation and how all of that pertains to you as a home buyer or a home seller, and how we can get you the best win possible. All right, as always, please check out my YouTube page. All of my content is there in one easy to find location. All my videos are there for you. If there's anything that I haven't covered, please let me know, and I'd be happy to make a video for you. I'm sure there's lots of other people that have the same questions. So as always, Nick Macy, First Partners Realty. Talk to you guys next time. Take care.